The 400-meter hurdles arms race, Sydney versus Femke versus Dalilah's war on records. Track and field has long been a domain of titanic rivalries, Bolt versus Gatlin, Coe versus Ovett, Lewis versus Johnson. But in recent years, no race has been as transformed or as riveting as the women's 400-meter hurdles. What was once a methodical test of rhythm and endurance has become a lightning-charged, record-breaking arms race. At the heart of this new golden age stand three generational talents: Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, Femke Bol, and Dalilah Muhammad. Together, they've pushed the boundaries of what the human body can achieve over 10 hurdles and 1 lap. This essay explores their technical brilliance, championship duels, record-setting performances, training philosophies, and what their rivalry means for the future of athletics. Before 2019, the women's 400-meter hurdles world record stood at 52.34 seconds, set by Russia's Yulia Pechonkina in 2003. It was a mark that endured for 16 years, not because it was considered untouchable, but because few athletes seemed capable of innovating enough to break it. That all changed with the emergence of a new generation. Dalila Muhammad began the revolution, followed swiftly by the meteoric rise of Sydney McLaughlin. Their record chase caught fire just as Femke Bol, a prodigious Dutch talent, entered the elite conversation. This wasn't just a changing of the guard, it was a redefinition of what was physically possible. Born in 1990 in Queens, New York, Dalila Muhammad was a gifted hurdler from an early age. Her technique and race intelligence set her apart. A product of USC, she quietly climbed the ranks of U.S. hurdling, culminating in a breakout gold medal performance at the 2016 Rio Olympics. But it was in 2019 that Dalila truly stunned the athletics world. At the U.S. Championships in Des Moines, she ran 52.20 seconds in rainy conditions, shattering Pechonkina's long-standing world record. Later that year, at the World Championships in Doha, Dalila ran an even faster 52.16 to win gold. This was no fluke. She had fundamentally changed the event by blending precise hurdling technique with 400 meters flat speed. At 29, she was the undisputed queen of the event. Sydney McLaughlin was a child star with unmatched credentials. She qualified for the 2016 Rio Olympics at age 16. Her early technique and elegance over hurdles had observers likening her to Edwin Moses, but her performances in 2019 still lagged behind Muhammad's. Everything changed with her partnership with coach Bobby Kersee in 2020. Kersee honed her speed, power, and mental focus. The results were seismic. In 2021, at the U.S. Olympic trials, Sydney broke Muhammad's world record with a 51.90. She became the first woman ever under 52 seconds. But that was just the beginning. The women's 400-meter hurdles. Final at the Tokyo Olympics may be the most astonishing race in the event's history. Sydney McLaughlin, 51.46 WR, Dalila Muhammad, 51.58, and Femke Bol, 52.03, all posted times that would have been world records just 2 years earlier. It was a showcase of human progression. The winning margin was razor thin, but the message was clear. The event would never be the same again. 3 women from 3 continents were transforming a discipline that once favored caution and pacing into a full-blown sprint with rhythm. To understand this arms race, one must appreciate the biomechanics and training innovations driving it. Stride patterns. Traditional 400-meter hurdlers use a 15-step approach between hurdles. Sydney and Femke often run 14 steps, even into the final stretch, indicating massive anaerobic strength. Flat speed. McLaughlin has clocked sub-50 in the 400 meters flat. Bol has broken the indoor 400-meter world record, 49.26, in 2023. These are not just hurdlers, they're elite sprinters. Technical mastery. McLaughlin's technique over the hurdles is nearly flawless, low clearance, minimal braking. Bol, with her lanky 6 feet 0 inches frame, has developed one of the most graceful rhythms ever seen. Coaching innovation. McLaughlin's coach Bobby Kersee emphasizes explosiveness and efficiency. Bol's coach Laurent Muley integrates plyometrics, speed drills, and high-volume aerobic workouts to maximize lactic tolerance. Mental fortitude. Competing in the same era requires belief. All three women chase perfection, not just medals. In 2022, Sydney McLaughlin rewrote history again, this time obliterating her own record. At the World Championships in Eugene, she ran 50.68 seconds. It was a time many thought unreachable. That performance was 1.48 seconds faster than what Pekonkina ran in 2003. A nearly 3% improvement in elite athletics terms. Femke Bol, while finishing second, again lowered her own European record, 52.27. Muhammad, recovering from injuries, was out of the medals, but not out of the picture. 2023 saw a slight shift. McLaughlin switched focus to the 400 meters flat, opening the door for Bol to dominate the 400-meter hurdles in her absence. She ran a new European record of 51.45. Bol also smashed the indoor 400-meter world record, a stunning 49.26, and established herself as perhaps the most versatile one-lap runner in history. Each of these women brings something unique to the track. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, the standard bearer, flawless form, world record holder, transcendent talent. When she races, records fall. Femke Bol, the relentless chaser. Technical refinement meets endless stamina. She's never far from the top and has no fear of the moment. Dalila Muhammad, the original queen. Tactical genius, fearless racer, and the spark that lit the fire. Their rivalry isn't defined by trash talk or bad blood. It's a mutual escalation of excellence. Each knows they must be better than ever just to compete. The 400-meter hurdles arms race is not one of destruction, but of inspiration. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, Femke Bol, and Dalilah Muhammad have built something extraordinary, an era defined by mutual brilliance, relentless evolution, and unmatched records. In the quiet moments before the starter's pistol, when the world hushes and 50 seconds of magic await, we're not just witnessing races, we're witnessing history, one hurdle at a time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring sports content. What's your favorite moments? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.